Hey everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Tales of Symphonia. I am Ascension05, and I'm joined by
Aska,
and we're here to give you a co-op Let's Play the game, hopefully, and not everything bugs out and dies. I think we still have the other recording on here, but the file. Did we ever save it, actually?
I don't know.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. It's just... I don't think we changed anything, so... God. Whatever. Okay, yes. Manual. Wait, whatever.
Oh well.
Rumble on. Probably bad idea. I'm pretty sure all this is a bad idea. But,
Maybe.
you know, I think stereo is actually not bad for recording.
Except for we're listening each with one earbud. So we're gonna get like half the sound.
Oh well.
Once upon a time, there existed a
You
giant
better
tree
this out here, right?
that was
Probably.
the source
Okay.
This is
of
like
mana.
game plot stuff.
A war, however,
I get to
caused
listen to
this
him.
tree to wither away, and a hero's life was
She's like getting the hair already.
Wait for it! Wait for it!
She's chicken thick.
Emma, please leave your caller alone. Or we'll go in the middle of our recording.
I don't think he picks that up.
You must wake me.
She'll find a way. She'll like sit right here.
The world shall be destroyed. The angels
I just remember our first take where I was sitting there and we were just like dead silent, and then I go, oh, I love his voice.
to the heavens. And that marked the beginning of the regeneration.
I guess maybe the graphics here are actually worse than in game. Or they're like strangely in between.
I think they're strangely in between.
Lloyd Irving, wake up.
She's just waiting
Lloyd.
for it.
How do you manage to sleep standing?
Oh, Professor Rain, is class over?
Oh, I think I've told you. Cat's dad can.
Never
do
mind. Let's have
Sleep
someone else
standing?
answer
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
question.
He's falling asleep on the subway.
Genius, how about you?
That's a bad place to do it.
I know, right?
Yes, Rain. Mythos the hero brought about the end of the ancient war in the holy ground of Karlon.
Correct. Afterwards, Mythos the hero formed a pact with the gods.
This game is
of
prequel
Martel
to Fantasia, right?
Hmm?
This game is prequel to Fantasia,
to
right?
seal away the
Close to
desires who
Fantasia?
caused the
It's
war.
a prequel, right?
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure if
The
there are all these
Designs
things.
came back and are now causing everyone to suffer.
Which one's
We
Fantasia?
covered that in
It's one of
class
Chris.
last time, remember?
I mean, it's like the most generic
When
one.
the
'Cause
seal
it's the first
weakens,
one.
Oh,
the
you played that one, I
designs
haven't.
reappear, just
Maybe it is
they
a
have
prequel.
now.
So I'm pretty sure like they talk about the
I
Yggdrasil tree dies out again.
Hmm.
Today is the day of prophecy. It is a very important day, which the Chosen of Mana will receive an oracle from the goddess Martel. Now, Chosen One,
Is it picking us up?
Colette.
Yeah, it's working. It's just kind of lagging a little bit.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that gonna make your job harder?
No,
Tell
probably
us
not.
about
Just
the
make
journey
if
of
it stops
world
working altogether, it's no
regeneration.
problem.
No.
It is a journey to seal the Designs.
No,
Upon passing
Colette.
the walls of the goddess
The hole in the
Martel,
wall.
summon spirits that protect the world awaken, and mana is restored.
Correct. I suppose we should expect the Chosen herself to know the answer to that one. Mana depletion is the cause of the current food shortages and droughts. It is said that this occurs because the Designs consume vast
Should I know
amounts of
about this?
mana in their human ranches.
Maybe. We're just letting this one play, right?
Probably. I think we commentated it last time, but I can't think of anything to say.
Yeah.
The
Well, last time we just
Chosen's
kind of went on
journey
about the
has
hole in
two
the wall.
purposes: to revive mana, as well as
I think we were
defeat
talking about how
Designs.
Genius is so much bigger than the kids next to him.
Oh yeah.
The character models are randomly huge.
I guess we could have commented on that. That would have made people laugh.
That's...
The kid in the background just doesn't
Settle
care.
down. Seeing that the time for the oracle has come, I will go and check on the chapel. Everyone stay here and study
I mean,
on
of
your
course,
own.
the Chosen doesn't
Understood?
go with. I mean, the Oracle's only
Okay.
only there for the Chosen.
Professor, I'll go with you.
No, Colette. If it is the oracle, the priests will come here for you. Wait here with everyone else.
Yes, ma'am.
And with that, the game begins in a very kind of... They kind of just drop you in there, really.
Yeah, nothing exciting.
Obviously, you run around here, talk to people with A, they tell you random crap that you don't actually care about right now. They basically tell you everything you already knew.
Some people.
And Colette here doesn't even bother to, like, move her leg. She just swivels. Which is ridiculous, but oh well.
Our little childhood friend.
Crystal and shine, also shine. Like everything actually they say in these cutscenes are like important at some point in the game. Usually not right, not right now. Like Mythos stuff isn't actually important until like the second disc.
But you will be hearing more about Mythos.
I'll knock you over the head of Mythos.
Oh.
Anyways, I don't think there's really anything to trigger here, so let's just go ahead and try to leave.
Yeah, not until the others join us.
Then you'll find. Yep. Okay.
Dog.
We're actually joined by a third person, or a third animal. Our dog is like trying to get on the action. So if you hear any gagging, coughing, and or barking, it's probably her trying to ruin the take. Because there's no one else home and she feels lonely right now.
Oh, I guess I should have done that.
Okay, right here, it's actually... These choices have very slight outcome of how the game plays out. I believe there's like Star Ocean to the end of time, there is a character... What's what I'm looking for? Relationship meter, I guess?
Yeah.
Where each character has like a stat where how much they like Lloyd, and depending on who's the highest, trigger changes outcomes later in the game. It's not quite as big as...
In Star Ocean, it actually determines your ending. You can get another character ending. It's like until the end of time. Fate can have a solo ending if everyone hates you or loves you equally, or you could have a character ending with Albel or Roger or Cliff. I'm naming all the guys. Suddenly the girls escape me.
No. I don't think you want. There's only like Nell and Maria and Sophia actually.
Okay.
Yes,
So,
there they are.
there's a character ending. In this particular case, there's not really a character ending, but there are events where it changes who shows up.
This actually is a character ending. It's just really minor.
Oh, really?
It's not really an ending. It's like they show up.
I guess I haven't noticed.
But I
Wow,
think
that's how subtle it is, people.
In Genus, actually, I think only characters who are present for the event get affected, unlike Star Ocean. Like in Star Ocean, you could do
something before you even meet someone, and
like
it
literally
affects how much
at the
they
beginning of
like
the game,
you.
if you examine the like stupid trash can and make fun of Sophia about eating cookies, like Andre hates you or something. It makes no sense, but he does. But then Genus actually likes you if you say it's researchers.
research.
For some reason, like he freaks out about it, but he actually likes it. So, and Colette is just over there like.
I guess it's because it's natural curiosity, just not
zoning
you
out.
charging into things. So we have our resident blonde.
It's like blonde to the extreme, almost.
We'll talk about stereotypical blonde.
Yes.
Of course. Oh god.
She basically has no like brain and so.
Dwarven Vow. Dwarven Vow number 4. Don't depend on others. Walk on your own 2 legs.
You'll be hearing a lot more of the Dwarven Vows. There are probably about like 800 of them, and they only cover 20 constantly.
Oh, there's like going to be 2 or 3. Go check out the hole in the wall.
And with that, we have people join our party. I'm going to go ahead and play as Genus. Genus is a magic caster. Okay, yes. These are stuff we'll probably point out in the future. Genus is a magic caster, and since this game is one of the... They do this. There we go.
There. I will actually be playing as Lloyd, the swordsman.
Until later characters win, probably.
Oh, yeah.
But...
Oh, I will be switching.
There are little things you can do in this game, like we're doing right here. If you examine the soul on the wall, they'll talk a little bit about Colette and how she is a klutz. And it's kind of a funny story, actually. how do you fall through the wall while mopping? Like, how thin is that wall?
Anime physics.
Then, actually, I kind of just skipped over it, but you get a title there. Titles change what stats you get from leveling up. So giving her... Essentially, this will increase her HP, strength, and accuracy. I believe it's accuracy.
Might as well.
I don't know what accuracy actually does.
Or maybe it's acceleration.
Actually, that could be it. It's one of those two. We'll look that up and I'll put it on screen or something. So there's really not much more to say. This game is really long, so forgive us if we're kind of like rushing through it at the beginning. But we'll have plenty of time to talk about whatever and anything comes to mind, trust me.
Oh yeah. We will have plenty to talk about, and we'll spread it out. We could probably go on and on.
Hopefully. And here we have Frank. I don't know why Genus calls Colette's father Frank, but...
I have some friends that do that. But at his age, yeah, that's uncommon.
That's kind of strange.
Oh, it's her, grandfather?
Father.
She
said
yeah,
father.
she did say father. Ah, look who's paying attention, people.
Okay, well... basically what they're saying is, if you weren't paying attention, like we were, what they're saying is the Designs, who are evil, I guess is the only easy way to put it. I think they'll talk more about it later. But they ran through town to go to the temple, and this city actually has a agreement with the Designs to like not have me attacked. And so now that they're breaking it, it's kind of shocking. I don't know why it's shocking considering they're horrible people, but
what happened to the music?
is there audio? Is there supposed to be audio? Okay. It's hard to tell, really. Okay, I was just having a minor panic attack. Anyways, here's the sign. Here's the save points. You can save your game. Not really. It's really standard JRPG stuff. You can actually run over this way to Colette's house and talk to Frank to heal. We'll probably be doing that at least once before we get to the next dungeon. But there's really not much more we can do. You have gold. You can probably buy stuff now, but we have nothing to buy.
We're dirt poor.
Yeah, we got 500.
We're dirt poor.
Then here's a monster. Of course, in the main screen of the game, most monsters don't actually have a model. They'll just be like these little skulls, blobs, and or like worms. I think are the major ones you'll be seeing. So once you get into battle, you'll see what the enemies actually are, which I think in this case is like a zombie.
Yeah.
And controls for the game are very standard. Press A to attack. B is use skills. C stick is more skills, but you can actually put other character skills on if you want to. Like I could put right thrust on C stick and have to call it spam it if I really wanted to. It's only really useful if you want to have a healer spam, like a group healing spell. Outside of that, though, I don't see any reason why you'd use it. And I think the game will actually tell us more controls later, so I won't spoil everything.
Yeah, and there's not a whole lot we're going to be using right now. Essentially, we know how to get out of the way, so we'll be hitting A a lot.
The beginning game is basically hit A as fast as you can.
And get out of the way.
Then you can actually dodge by doing X. Like holding X and pushing backwards, I believe, lets you dodge.
I'll demonstrate when we get into the next fight.
Oh my gosh, they don't care. And what they're basically saying is that enemies that aren't physical, like
Ghosts.
Basically ghosts. It's pretty self-explanatory. Like you'll see when you'll know when you see it. They are They have better defense against physical. Then you press. I think it put me on one logically and put you in two.
Okay, so right now, if you look at Lloyd, he's the one in red. Holding X allows you to guard. Pressing back while holding X allows you to dodge.
And then holding R lets you change targets like that.
And they're probably going to explain all this in the game at some point.
I think they just explained the change target things, but you weren't paying attention. Thankfully, we played this game beforehand, otherwise we'd be really confused right now.
Wouldn't we? You got between me and the target.
No, you were between me and the target, so I didn't jump over you. Wait, when there is a lot of monsters, that's the dangerous one. Yes, okay, this is basically like JRPG 101, or Action RPG 101. You don't want the mages up close, you want to choose your targets, yada yada. And so we're going to go ahead and go to the... Let me just get it.
Z. Alright, these are skits. They trigger periodically throughout the game. If you pay attention to the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, it'll let you know when you can trigger one. If you happen to run onto another map or do something, it'll actually take it away, but don't worry. It should pop up again later in the same area.
And we'll go ahead and just show all the skits. We're probably not going to actually talk over them unless we remember which one of them we enjoy. Like, there are ones later in the game. Like, there are actually not mandatory ones, but...
There are ones that will fill in some plot, fill in a bit of plot, some character development. Some are just plain hysterical. We'll try to point some of those out as we remember them, but there are a lot of skits.
But there are also points on the world map where there's has those rainbow circles.
Oh,
you
yes.
stand on. Those are a lot of characterization ones where I think what you say actually does influence the character's liking towards Lloyd. And the world map.
And we'll remind you guys of those when we find them. It'll be a while.
I think most of them are really out of the way. Like, you can't get to them until you have
means of transportation.
Basically, yeah.
Ouch.
Okay, one thing worth noting about this game is that it's one of the older it's probably one of the first to have a 3D plane.
Guard break.
I mean, it's not the first. Okay, I can't act like
Alright, if you've noticed Lloyd is jumping around like an idiot, it's because I've gotten to the point where I can't run away. There we go. I got locked in a corner. There we go.
Yeah, but Tales of Symphonia was one of the first Tales games to have a 3D battle plane. There are games. I don't think any game before it had.
A lot of Tales games in earlier. Actually, you might want to head back to heal.
I didn't take that much damage.
Okay. A lot of the earlier Tales of games actually have you on a single line of combat, which means, you know, you run forward, you run backwards towards your target, and that's it. Later games actually develop a technical 3D plane where there's 3 lines of combat, and you can jump between the 3 different lines.
I think that actually came after this game.
Really?
Yeah, Rebirth. I'm pretty sure Rebirth came after Symphonia. Rebirth was the first
you might
one
be
to
right.
have
That was kind of like a step back. Oh yeah,
they were really close to each other. Though,
it was like a step backwards after introducing the 3D.
Well, to be completely honest, this one is not like that far off from back and forth, because it is just back and forth. It just has. If you change targets, you can run in different directions.
Yeah, it'll get you to a different area. Which later on, when there's a couple targets, it'll spread your people out more, and you're less likely to have that problem where I was running into the back of Genus. Later Tales games actually integrate a 3D battle system, which allows you to free run, sometimes with penalty, sometimes without penalty, or restrictions. So those examples of that would be Vesperia and Abyss.
I think Abyss was the first one that had actually implement free run.
It was.
Which is why I thought that was one of the best ones.
Yeah,
one minute you got free run, all I did was run in circle for 30 minutes.
Oh yeah, one of my tactics. Yeah, one of my tactics on a boss was to. Oh, you remember that one? Have 3 magic casters, and you have a guy run around and smack the boss a few times. Was
that the Sword Dancer?
It was the Sword Dancer, the first Sword Dancer.
Yeah, we did that.
I remember that. I was bait. I spent the entire battle as bait.
And actually, a little fun fact coming up for this game is that they're remaking the game in HD. I think we determined it was HD. It's kind of hard to tell because I feel like every source kind of like clashes on it. But it's coming out for the PS3, I believe, next month now.
Oh, really?
And it comes with the, I guess, the official sequel, Symphonia 2.
I refuse to accept it.
Seriously packing. The game is very much different. Like, it's considered. I don't think it's even considered like part of the main Tales series. It's just like a spin-off of this game.
It is. I guess they realize people love the world and some of the characters, so they allow a lot of the main characters from this to come back in cameo and reuse the world, which is interesting. But there's things I both love and hate about the game, and here we go. We have our wonderful genius stating the obvious.
It actually took me a second to realize who you were trying to say I was saying that. Because Genius's Japanese name is actually Genius.
Yeah, I know. Fun fact there, people.
And the localization team apparently that was a good idea, is to remove the U and call it a name.
I think people might have started getting confused.
Oh god. Oh man, it takes 20 years to get down here.
Alright, people, keep your eye on the old guy. Taking bets. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Oh no, we're just gonna come down a few steps. Oh no, here we go.
Okay, he warped, we're good. We skipped like 3 steps.
By the way, really an hour has passed. Ooh. It's okay, I'm just dying.
Don't mind me.
Dying because designs.
Wait, he fell forward. They like rolled him over.
Wait, I guess they did.
Pastor.
Okay, we're horrible people. I'm admitting that now. Oh, I'm missing a chance to do the old man voice.
I'm pretty sure there'll be millions of old men in this game. Pastor, hang on. And there's the awkward no.
No!
I don't know what they're trying to get him to say, but I'm going.
Colette?
Turn this up? Okay, whatever.
It's okay.
We're not gonna sing to my voice lighting. I'm chosen, blah blah blah. I probably shouldn't be saying blah blah blah. This is very important, but...
The two of you wait here, okay? Lloyd, are you gonna let Colette go by herself? Yes.
I'm going to. I think they both dislike you if you say you're not gonna go.
I'm going to. I can't let you say... Oops. I can't let you go by yourself. Are you sure? It's dangerous. Dwarven vow number 1. Oops. Dwarven vow number 1. Let's all work together for a peaceful
Oh,
world.
what, you screwed up?
Yeah,
What,
I
you-
started using Colette's voice.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Let's go. Wait, I'm going too. I'm worried about Rain. Thanks, both of you.
Anyways, that's probably enough for one part, so we're going ahead and cut it here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.